Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with mini exams by Philip Newman. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these clues outside the grid, like the 10, 11, 9, and 7. Exactly those. These are both X-sum clues and sandwich sum clues. So you have to fulfill both constraints for each clue. X-sum looks at the first digit next to the clue. So let's say this was a 3. And that means you take these 3 cells. So that tells you the length, right? You take these 3 cells from the 10, and they need to add to 10. So we could do, let's see, we would need 7 more. So we could do 2, gray, right? We could do 2 and 5. So that would be one way to fulfill this 10 clue. But if there was, say, a 4 here, then you would use 4 cells to add to 10. And of course, if there was a 2, you'd use 2. This is the number of cells to use, including itself. Additionally, these clues are also sandwich sums. So you look for wherever the 1 and the 6 end up in the column, and in between the 1 and the 6, they need to sum to 10. So this wouldn't work. We'd have to do 8 or something. There's no 8 in the puzzle. But anyway, so that's how sandwich clues work. So every single one of these is both an X-sum and a sandwich clue. So they're an X-sam clue. And that's it. Those are the rules. It looks like a pretty empty grid to me, but these are very restrictive clues. So there's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. First thing I want to think about is sandwich in 6x6. What is the maximum sum? If I were to put a 1 here and a 6 here, what would this sum be? Well, one way to think about that, I mean, you could just do it. But one way to think about that is the entire row sums to 21, because we know that 1 through 6, the triangle number for 6, 1 through 6 adds to 21. If we're subtracting 7 from that, then that brings us to 20 minus 6, which is 14. So the maximum sandwich sum is 14. We don't have any 14 clues, unfortunately. The next thing I want to think about is for each of these, what is the range that the X-sum clue can have? So this can't be 2 because we can't do 2, 9. This could be 3, I believe. It cannot be 4, though. That's what's cool about 11 X-sums, is if you try to do 4, the only way to add to 11 and 4 is to exclude the 4 and do 1, 2, 3, 5. But the 4 must be included in it. So there's actually no way to get these 3 cells to add to 7 without using another 4, right? It would have to be 1, 2, 4. So however you want to think about that, this actually can't be a 4. And 5 is too big. 5 cells add to 15. So this is actually a 3. We can just put a 3 in there. This 10 clue is now not a 3, so it can't be 2, because we can't do 2, 8, because there's no 8. Can't be 3 because it sees a 3, and 4 is the biggest it can be. So this is 4, and then this is a 1, 2, 3 triple, and then this is 5, 6. Now for the 7's going to have to use this 5, 6. So it could be 2, 5, but if it was a 3, we'd be 3, 6, and that's already too big. So this is 2, 5, and then that's a 6. And now this 9 here, certainly not a 1, certainly not a 2, certainly not a 5. So it's not 4, it's not 2, so it's going to be a 3. And so then these 3 cells add to 9, which means these 2 cells add to 6. So we're either going to be 1, 5, or we're going to be 2, 4. Can't be 2, 4. So we're going to be 1, 5. All right, and hopefully this 10 clue just resolves itself. It does. This is 10. Okay. Oops. Sorry, this is 10. Okay, I need 7 in between the 1 and 6, right? So I'm going to have to put a 1, 6 pair here. This is 1, this is 6. And then this is going to be 3, 4, which also resolves. So this is, we need a 3 and a 4 down here. This 3 tells us the order. Down here, we need 1, 2, and 5. We don't know the order. Up here, I need a 2 and the 2 goes here, and I need a 6, which goes there. All right, the 9 clue. The sandwich starts here. If the sandwich ended here, this would be a 4. If the sandwich ended here, these would need to add the 4. We can't, because 1 and 3 are gone. So the 6 is here, this is a 4, and then this is a 2. So that starts a sandwich clue for this 11. In fact, the 11, 6 plus 3, we can fill this digit. 6 plus 3 is 9, so this is a 2. That's 3 and 2. That's not a 2. And so now, starting from this 6, we need to get to 11. So there's no way we're putting the 1 here. That would only be 2. So the 1 goes down here. That's 5 and 2. To get to 11, that's a 5. And I think we fulfilled every clue. So it's just Sudoku from here. So we need a 5 and a 1 in this box. This 5 told us the order. Over here, we need a 1 and a 5. to go in that order because of that 5. Here we need a 4 and a 6. We don't know the order yet. Over here we need a 1 and a 6. We do know the order. That's 6 and 1. That's 4 and 6 because that 1, by the way. Then over here we have a 3 and a 4, which go like that, and we're done. Cool puzzle, Philip. I know you've done mint exams before in 9x9. This was a nice introduction to them. Very easy to think about. I already see in the queue that we have another one coming up. So next time it's Philip's turn, we'll do the follow-up to this one. Should be interesting. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, I certainly did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.